right now, and I was like, you know what, let me put on this live now and talk to you all at the same time so you guys can see the great conversations we have behind the scenes. So I would call this kind of a behind the scene um, live right now. Okay, so um, we were talking about something. My daughter came to me and was like, my son explained to her that you can't look cute and handle business. Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Be able like work hard. So I was telling them that no, my mom used to always say this. Like we would be watching tennis and there would be Venus and Serena on. It's like, you know what, Venus and Serena, they look good, but here's the thing. Sometimes you can always tell when Serena is out there trying to get the win because she's not as focused on looking cute. She's focused on beating that component and winning that championship. And oftentimes when she would go out there trying to look cute, it would actually cost her a lot of points because she was too busy trying to look cute instead of focusing on the win. So sometimes you have to be willing to sacrifice the cuteness for the win. When the track stars are running, they're not necessarily looking cute, except for, and then that's when me and the kids started talking about. And I'm gonna look at you because I am talking to you, which is Shakari Richardson, and I was like, as soon as I said that, my daughter started laughing. But Shakari Richardson, um, looking cute, believe it or not, are going out there with quick weaves on and braids and all of this. It has a premise. It's called psychological, taking a psychological advantage. It is actually something that coaches actually teach. Is when you go out there, you want to psych your component out using those psychological advantages. They've been doing it for the longest in gymnastics. They've been doing it for the longest in wrestling. They've been doing, well, wrestling, is kind of like a sport that is fixed, but let's say they've been doing it the longest in gymnastics, where they'll use those certain things to psych out their components by going out with the nicest, and ice skating. They'll go out with the nicest outfits, and you done bought your little leotard from J.C. Penney's, and theirs is tailor made and custom designed, and they do it in pageants too. And so it intimidates the competition. So then when the competition goes out there, they're not as confident, they're not as focused, they're not as driven, because they feel like, okay, that person's got a private, that their leotard costs $1,000, and they've got personal trainers, and they've got gymnastic trainers, and so it psychs out your components. So even with Shakari Richardson wearing the braids and wearing the colors and the bright colors and the quick weave, back in the day, you did not see athletes doing that. You did not see athletes wearing those things, because track it teaches you, when you go on track and go on the track and field, they teach you, you don't want anything on you that's going to slow you down. Nails slow you down, earrings slow you down, weave slows you down. They want you to be as quick as possible with the least path of resistance. Even, so when you start putting all of that in there, even when they build cars for track, they don't put, for racing, they make those cars as light as possible. They don't put like a lot of lights and stuff in it, things, accessories that'll hold it down. So when Shakari started coming out with the nails, everybody was like, we are not gonna go out there with nails, anything. Like, it's gonna be easy to beat her because she got all this stuff weighing her down. But it also gave her a psychological advantage. It may have given her a physical disadvantage, but it gave her a psychological advantage. And that's what you want. You want to psych your components out. And essentially that's what she did. So now when the other when the coaches go back and they watch the videos and they see, oh, she's already won the race before it even started, because now they're like, oh, look at her, like, oh, that's a cute little hairstyle. Now look at them nails, and then they know she's fast with it, and they trying to be fast without it. Now they started doing it, because it's like you got to do stuff that makes you feel confident and look cute. So sometimes it is necessary, but sometimes you can look too cute. You be focused more on being cute than focus on being winning and doing what you need to do. It's just like you, if you go out there and you drumming and you hitting them drums and it's like bam, 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 you got to be all up in it. But if you like, oh, I don't want to sweat because I just got my line up and I don't want it to fade out and all this stuff, then next thing you know, you're adjusting your whole life, your whole dynamic for being cute. So don't be so cute that you lose the race. Don't be the hair to what is it, the tortoise and the hare. Don't be the hare and then lose the race, but you really could have won it, but because you were so busy trying to be cute. Now, back to this live. Thank you guys for watching. Hi, hi, hi. Hey, this is Access Grants. My show is SoShow Media. And if you have not followed me, definitely do, because this year God has given some golden nuggets that I'm going to share with you. I'm a little off kilter because I didn't tell you guys this yesterday, but the devil killed my phone. And that's okay, because guess what? God is still good. And the devil's just mad, but he's defeated because I was sharing them golden nuggets. And now I'm going to share them golden nuggets with you. And it is first come, first serve. So get your plate, get ready to eat, because it's fin to be good. So I am getting ready to tell you what's going on. I have within my platform, I have different little shows and episodes. So this is called Access Granted. It's going to be available with the information for you on my platforms. Trust me, once I get back on kilter. But I want to talk to you about some of the grants that are available. So if you want grants and you want access to those grants, and you do not have a background in business, you don't have any of that, your business may not even be established, but you want access to billions of dollars, because there's over $1 billion allocated to those content creators and people who do not have a business license. They do not have to have a business license. You do not have to have any background or history in any of this stuff, but you want access to it. Click like and subscribe and stay tuned for more, because this is where it's at, and I'm going to share it with you right now. So praise God for you, and I pray everyone is having a blessed day. So we're getting ready to go right into it. So if you get a pen, get a paper, write it down so that you can get access to this, because I'm going to keep steamrolling it, and it's also going to be available in my shorts today, and on the actual show, so on SoShow Media. So if I don't get a chance to put it on my actual longer videos, it will be in the shorts. So in the reels, I'm going to keep it real on those reels that y'all already know. So these are the golden nuggets that God wanted me to tell you. Never in before have we, with Access Granted, is going to tell you, give you access to grants throughout this year. So if you have not watched my page, definitely stay tuned, share, care, and care about people, because God is in the business of saving souls. So let this reach people, and don't just gatekeep. Don't share this for yourself. Be like, oh, hold up now. Let me just keep this for myself. No. So now that you've got your pen and paper ready, let's go over it. Second, I don't get to turn off being a parent. One moment. What happened?
I said in the chair, the thing almost broke her hand.
Broke her who? Oh.
Yes, I said
the wooden one.
The thing went back.
Oh no.
The thing is caved in.
Oh, Keisha. Kim.
And I was stuck.
Karen Becky.
My butt was
what
stuck.
Happened?
This is caved in between the wood and the thing.
You almost bust your behind.
Almost bust my
your assets.
Oh, my assets. Yes.
Oh no.
I had to levitate out the city.
Oh, I'm so sorry, baby. I know you had to lift. You had to use your core.
Because
okay.
Because it was about to break. But anyways.
Or pull that because it's showing. I don't like that space between there, so just pull that over this way. Listen, so back to what I was saying. I'm actually going to pull this to the left, and then you can pull that over. No, I didn't want it open. I wanted it closed. That's fine. There we go. Now, so get your pen, get your paper. This is Access Granted. One of the things that I talk about on my page is I have different shows, different mini shows within my show. And so Access Granted is my baby. It is where you are granted access to millions of dollars in grant funding. Okay, so we're getting ready to talk about if you do not have a business license. You don't have to have that. Like, it used to be you had to have a business license, you had to have all this stuff. You don't have to have that anymore. Now you can have just simply what we get ready to talk about. You are going to be able to have just simply yourself, your voice, your characteristics, your personality. And we didn't see that paradigm shift. When we saw content creators creating content, we didn't look at it, okay, well, that's grant funding. That's exactly what it is. It's grant funding. When you're on TikTok, you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, you're on LinkedIn, you're on YouTube, and you are just simply on there and you're talking and you're using your voice and your platform, or you're doing UGC, you're doing all of these things where you're talking and you're sharing information, even if it's for businesses, corporations, you are travel, you are doing that as a content creator. They're not requiring you to have a business license. They're not requiring you to be established. They're not requiring you to have an EIN. They're not requiring you to have a Duns and Bradstreet. They're not requiring that. They are simply requiring you to use your voice and your platform and your influence to promote their products, their businesses, their hotels, their events, their products, everything that they offer. And now grants are directed towards that and allocated towards that. Now that is a golden nugget, and that is a paradigm shift because nobody is talking about that. And that is awesome. So now we're getting ready to talk about it now on my show. So now get your pen and paper ready. If you do not have it, I will pause for a brief second so you can get your pen and your paper. Or you can just pause the video if you're watching this live. So let's just go with the second option. Now, this is the first creator grant. So if you're a content creator, this is what we're talking about, granted access. All right, so content creators, Creative Industries Grant Fund. It is a pilot program in Atlanta that offers grants of $5,000 to $20,000 for independent content creators and creative entrepreneurs. Okay? That is the Creative Industries Grant Fund. Creative Industries Grant Fund. So you need to write that down. Industries Grant Fund. The website for this is, get ready, investatlanta.com. Creative Industries Grant Fund, inspiring creatives through funding. Apply for grants of $5,000 to $20,000. $5,000 to $20,000. What's up? Still being a parent. Pause for this brief commercial.
No, I was going to tell you what should you do for your videos. But I thought you could like.
Go ahead and say it.
Okay, so for the videos, I just put on my heart. Do the little short videos. When we do the short videos, put the animated words on there. So like, this, you know what I'm talking about? The words put it on the video, and you make it like a 25-second video. What's that? Talk fast. There you go.
Okay. So guys, I'm getting ready to go, but I love you and I'll be back. So write that one down and then I'll share more with you on my shorts. So definitely click like and subscribe so that you can get them. They're coming up now. Bye.